Well, can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. But baby, you hardly even notice when I try to show you. Song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe we could sleep. Make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. And we could pretend it all the time, yeah. And can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside, but just maybe.
Well, he was a friend in the family, and there was always a joke. He was my boyfriend, but he was not my boyfriend. I was actually trying to set Ken and my cousin Holly up on a date, and that didn't happen at all. Thank God. Holly and Daniel were hanging out and left us, and we stayed watching a movie, hanging out together alone. And from that on, he was flirtatious, and so was I. And the joke from him was that he just would laugh it off if I didn't actually think it was okay for him to flirt with me. But I think he's lying. But that was 6 years ago, and he's my best friend.
Not to be cliche, but she's definitely the light of my life. She makes me a better person every day, and I just love everything about her. There's not enough good things I could say.
We went on a trip to Seattle with the boys to see his family, and we were supposed to just go to a pumpkin patch with the whole family to go take the kids and look around. And we had to find just little things like numbers 1 through 10 through the corn maze. And halfway through, he said, "Hey guys, there's one over here," and kind of ran off with the boys. And I thought I was going to be lost in there, so I tried to catch up. And came around the corner, and he was down in the middle of the corn maze. And Cohen yelled, "Ken found a ring in the dirt." And I kind of didn't know what to say. He asked me right there in front of my children, and that was the happiest point ever.
I love her with all my heart. I think that she is the kindest hearted and most amazing woman that I have ever met.
I love him a lot. He's my best friend. And he is everything I could ever ask for in a man and in a father. He's a figure for my children, and they look up to him, and couldn't make me any happier.
She will help anybody with anything that they ever want, and she always gives her best to everybody, and it really is amazing.
He is the most honest person I've ever met. So he would never do anything to hurt anyone or do anything wrong. He follows the law.
I know, it's amazing. Rain and all.
I love it.
Stage now, channeling angels in the new age now. Hot summer days, rock and roll, the way you play for me at your show, and all the ways I got to know your pretty face and electric soul. Still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful.
E ho mai kai ki mai luna mai e o na mea huna no e a o na mele. E ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai e ai ho mai kai ki mai luna mai e o na mea huna no e a o na mele. E ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai e ai ho mai kai ki mai luna mai e o na mea huna no e a o na mele. E ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai e ai. Grant us the wisdom and knowledge from above of things that are secret and sacred of the spoken word. Grant us this blessing. Dearly beloved, gathered here in this beautiful island of Kauai to witness the joining together of Jill and Kenneth in holy matrimony. Now, the union of two people in heart, body, and mind is intended by our Creator for the mutual joy and comfort given one another, times of adversity and times of prosperity. Therefore, marriage is not to be taken on lightly, but deliberately and reverently, and in accordance with the purpose it is intended, the bringing together of two people to share one love. Now, there's an art to marriage, and so I'd ask that we pay attention to the little things as well as the big ones, because they are part of the closeness of marriage. Never grow too old to hold hands. Yeah, okay. At least once a day, remember to say, I love you. As much as possible, develop a capacity to forgive and forget and heal all quarrels as they happen. Now, your courtship should not end with the honeymoon, so again, pay attention. You did not come to take each other for granted. Remember to speak words of appreciation and demonstrate your gratitude in thoughtful ways every day. Now, as part of the ceremony is the taking of the alae pa'akai. It's as part of our Hawaiian ceremonies. In this bowl, they have a measure of alae pa'akai. It's a combination of two elements. One is a reddish color. It comes from a mineral deep in our mountains. It's called alae. It represents health, because if you maintain health, you will always be happy and you will succeed. The other comes from the blood of Mother Earth herself, the ocean, sea salt. It represents purification of the words you're about to speak to each other, and that they're pono, that the intent and the integrity of these words will last a lifetime. Okay? It's really simple. It doesn't hurt. I haven't lost anybody. Index finger of either hand. Just 1 or 2 crystals and let it melt on your tongue. Now, taking of the alae pa'akai, you have just signified that you prepare to speak these words. Now, while you are still single, if there's anything you need to say to each other, now would be a good time to do so.
I love you.
I love you.
Okay. Jill, would you look this handsome young man in the eyes? Repeat after me. I, Jill, take you, Kenneth, to be my husband.
I, Jill, take you, Kenneth, to be my husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poor.
For richer, for poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love, cherish, and humor.
To love, cherish, and humor.
All the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
Kenneth, look at this beautiful young lady in the eyes, and you repeat after me. I, Kenneth, take you, Jill, to be my wife.
I, Kenneth, take you, Jill, to be my wife.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poor.
For richer, for poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love, cherish, and humor.
To love, cherish, and humor.
All the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
May I have the rings, please? Rings, would you place them in the bowl? The placing of the rings in the bowl signify their purification for this intended purpose. May I have the parents please step forward? Would you touch the rings and make a wish for the couple?
You're so handsome.
You are gorgeous.
Here we have kupuna or backyard.
I love it. I love it.
so getting nice and heavy.
Just beautiful.
Thank you. These rings are now a symbol of unity in which your two lives will be joined in one unbroken circle of love. They're lasting symbols of the vows you have just made on this day. So long after the flowers are gone and the clothing put away, these rings will remain as a reminder of the promises you made to each other on this beach, on this island. Okay? Now, Joe, will you take the ring and place it on Kenneth's finger and repeat after me?
This one.
What, you never practiced?
I know.
In token and pledge
In token and pledge
of our constant faith
of our constant faith
and abiding love,
and abiding love,
with this ring I marry you.
with this ring I marry you.
Kenneth, would you do the same?
Can you get it?
In token and pledge
In token and pledge
of our constant faith
of our constant faith
and abiding love,
and abiding love,
with this ring I marry you.
with this ring I marry you.
You might need my help.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'll help you. Yeah, that one.
That's a good sign.
There we go.
Okay. May I have your ring things? Let us pray. E pulikako. Eke akua, we thy children of all races and creeds, pray you accept this humble homage unto thee. We pray for strength for our bodies, wisdom and guidance for our minds and souls throughout our daily lives, that we may be able to love and cherish all things that are sacred and protect our loved ones from all harm and evil. Mahalo nui, Lord, for this Kauai day, and thank you for bringing this beautiful couple together to be joined as one here on Kauai. They have traveled from afar with friends and family. Protect them while they're here and make safe their journeys home. Grant Jill and Kenneth a lifetime of love, peace, and aloha. Eho mai ka ike, grant them wisdom. Eho mai ka ika, grant them strength. Eho mai ka akamai, grant them intelligence. Eho mai ka maopopopono, grant them divine understanding. Eho mai ka iki papa lua, grant them intuitive insight. Eho mai ka mana, grant them the love of thy light. For thou art the light, and we are the children of the light, and the light is eternal. Mahalo ke akua, mahalo ke akua, mahalo ke akua. Amen.
Amen.
Now that Jill and Kenneth have given themselves unto the earth, and now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss Mr. and Mrs. Egbert. Everybody go,
find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dream that you dare to, oh why can't oh, someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. And the dreams that you dare to, why, oh, why can't I?
Amazing time for these two to start off their lives and to have so much family and support behind them. We're blessed to have this bounty and this beautiful place.
I remember back in the day, I used to be a little punk and be really hyperactive. Not a whole lot's changed, it just got bigger. And Jill, she used to make me, well, she used to be stuck with me, babysitting me when she was like only so many years older. And I remember you used to make me play Barbies with you.
Well, always starting in the younger years. I don't know why it goes to Barbies. For some reason, for both me and Cameron, it's Barbies.
I always stole your brother's G.I. Joes and Ninja Turtles. And we got them in the wrestling ring, the WWF ring. And I always just put the smackdown on Barbie.
I did play with your Barbies, but you just butched all of the hair off of my Barbie. She like wanted to be a hairstylist for how long?
And that was fun.
Multiple Nerf wars that we had in that house. Holy wow.
It's been a really awesome childhood, a really awesome life. I'm sorry if I was ever a punk.
Ken, you're young, but you're far beyond your years. And an amazing man to take on little boys that need a father. And it's not easy in today's world to do that. And I attribute that to the family that raised you.
Finally, you got one that's proper. Practice makes perfect.
All the things we've been through. Wow. It's been probably way too much for the past 5 years for all three of us. 6 years.
Good job. Take care of her. I don't know where you live, but I'm gonna.
But yes, I love you guys both so much. And Ken, I'm so happy that you're a part of the family now.
Ken, welcome to my family.
Welcome to the family. I love you. You're a really awesome cousin, and I wish you guys just many, many years of happiness and maybe a child of your own, perhaps.
Like you guys are perfect together since day one. Since you guys, we moved into the big house and it was so great. I'm so happy together all the time. Just absolutely in love.
Thank everyone for being a part of their celebration.
I just love you guys both so much and always will.
To Mr. and Mrs. Egbert. Many, many years of happiness.
To Jill and Ken, to a great many, many and forever years.
Cheers!
Cheers!
I love you. God bless you. Aloha.
Now for the first dance with Mr. and Mrs. Egbert. Let's hear it, y'all.
Her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. And it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change, 'cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah. Her lips, I could kiss them all day if she'd let me. Her laugh, she hates, but I think it's so sexy. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Oh, you know, I never ask you to change. If perfect's what you're searching for, then just stay the same. So don't even bother asking if you look okay. You know I'll say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change, 'cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing,
Look at those.
Are you happy?
just the way you
I just got the woman of my dreams.
Really?
The way you are. Girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change, 'cause you're amazing, just the way you are.
Smile.
Oh, Auntie, you're so beautiful. We love you, Jill and Ken. Is this a video for afterwards?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
the video. Oh,
it's a video.
Hi.
You can smile.
Congratulations, Ken and Jill. You have the best. Married the best of the best. Kendall.
I love you, and I'm very sorry we did this over here without you. But I'm really happy we got to come here. So we love you all. Aloha.